Hey guys, what's up? Samurai Bird. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this one. Talk about this sword today. But first, I want to give a shout out to Yinggukatana on eBay. I got a bunch of antique tsubas from him. Real cool dude. Uh, I think he might be affiliated with Ashiguru Armory. I hope I'm not stepping on any toes or anything. I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. Sorry if I am. Anyway, let me show you the sword here. That's the Shadow Dancer, but I put an antique tsuba on it. I thought the copper went really well with it. You know, it's kind of really copper themed there, so that was really cool. I thought really nice tsuba. I think it's for a wakizashi, but being as it's antique and somewhat bigger than the usual one. Anywho, here's another one I put on a cloud hammer. This one is bowl shaped. Ain't that cool? Man, when have you ever seen one of those? I had to get that. I got another one too somewhere. There's one bowl shaped. Yeah, here's the other one. And that one's bowl shaped. Pretty cool. So that's Yinggukatana on eBay. Let's see, did I have another one? I don't know. I got a couple of them somewhere. There's a couple more around here somewhere. I got one I haven't put on. I got like 5 or 6 of them. Anyway, so that's what I got on that. So that was pretty cool. And they're only like, I think those were like maybe a couple $100. So, I mean, they're cheaper than this one was for this sword, the Shadow Dancer. But anyway, so this is one of the 2 customs that I recently ordered through Swordis on their Shadow Dancer custom builder. They didn't have the other one at the time. They only had the one Elite Pro, or what, I don't even think they called it anything. It was just the one builder that they had. Now they got 2 of them. One's a more economical one, and one's more high end. This is high end, as far as I know. Now, when I got it, it wasn't 1,800. It was like 17,900 something. So it was like $10 under $1,800. The scale that I got was just a synthetic silk black, like that. You know, just regular synthetic. And when I got it and I opened it up, I was like, wow, that makes it really look like crap. And you know, a couple of years ago, if you'd asked me, it wouldn't have mattered because I didn't have a sword of this caliber. So, but it just made it look. I was like, wow, that's like making $1,000 sword look like a $300 sword. It didn't really work. So I put a black one on there, and that worked, but it was too much black. So I had an extra purple one, so I put that on there. It had a little zing to it. I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, so that happened, and yeah, so this one's really nice. It is a, what is it? A Kanmuri-Otoshi Zukuri geometry. I forgot the word for it. It's similar to an Unikubi, but the blade, it doesn't have a reinforced Kasaki tip. The Shinogi line goes all the way to the tip, as you can see. So it makes it really thin up in the top, and a little bit more nimble, a little bit less weight at the tip. Of course, that takes away some strength, but it's pretty nice. And yeah, it's a nice sword, man. It's the side rattled a little bit. You can hear a little bit, but it's got that snap. You know, when you put the sword in it, and it just snaps right in there. The habaki snaps. The collar snaps really nice. It does have a little rattle in it, so I'll have to fix that. the saya. The saya, if you look at it, it's kind of wonky there at the top. No big deal. There is kind of a lip right here. Other than that, it's a nice Rico shape. The Tsukumaki's done nice. I forgot what style this is. It's not folded. They just pinch it and lap it over and lap it over the lap, you know, overlap it. But anyway, it's real nice. And yeah. See, the size a little wonky. That was there anything else? I could nitpick on the. There's a word for that too, when the fuller doesn't go underneath the habaki, underneath the collar, and you can see it. There was one of a straight. That's what this is, and there was one that's more curved. Was the other option? I forgot the words for them. I mean, I'm sure if I did the polished bohea option, which I didn't, I'm sure that wouldn't be. So I don't think it's bad. I'm just nitpicking. It doesn't bother me. It's not a turn off. And those are really the only nitpicks I have. I haven't actually used it very much. I cut some milk jugs with it, and the damn thing was ringing like a European sword does. I thought that was pretty cool. I hope it does that with every cut, because that would be really cool. I'm guessing because the Kasaki tip's not reinforced, kind of like European swords. They're really thin up there. The farther you get to the tip, the thinner they are. I don't know much about European swords. I'm just going by what they look like and what I've heard on YouTube videos when they cut something. It goes, it's got a little ring to it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, this sword does that with at least milk jugs. So we'll see. I don't think I'll have any problems with it. The things I like about it, I love the fittings. Those are just awesome. I mean, the kasha, the pommel is real nice. The fittings are just really, they're Copernical or copper nickel, if you will. Almost like look like an antique silver is what they look like. Yeah, and so I like the fittings. I like how the Tsukumaki was done. The Ito is very tight, incredibly tight. Can't move it. I love the style that it's done. The Rico handle's nice and thin. The fittings, the habaki's cool. I like the file marks on it, on the front, on the edge side and on the spine side. You can really feel it. I mean, it's not like just, yeah, you can really feel it. They took some time on that. It looks really nice, really clean to the blade. I don't have any problems with the blade. It's nice. I did order an Unakubi, and I think that was what they said. They made this by mistake, and they said it's actually an upgrade, and they could start all over if they want it. If I didn't want it, and I was like, no, this is fine. I don't have one of these, so I'll take it. And I'm glad I did. It's really cool. Like I said, I don't have one. So, yeah. I mean, it's a real nice sword. Like I said, I haven't used it too much, but I have plenty of other Shadow Dancers that I've used. And I'm expecting another. I'm sure they're building my other one now, so I'll do a review on that when I get it. It's been a little while, so I've even forgot what it's supposed to look like. I think it's a Shobu Zukuri S7. Other than that, I forget what I ordered, so that'll be a surprise. Like I said, I got this on the custom builder. It worked out real nice. It is expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. That kind of, the pommel kind of bothers me right there, but it doesn't hit anything. It's not sharp. But yeah, I mean, it seems to have gotten a little better fit and finish on some of the other ones that are. But, you know, it's not a deal breaker. Still, I like it. It doesn't affect nothing. So, you can barely tell. Barely even see it. So, yeah, anyway, so go out and get call up Swordis.com and say, hey, I want some swords. I think they got a 30% off Christmas deal going on right now, so check that out. And I think they discounted a bunch of their stuff across the board. So yeah, do that, and Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Later.